7:57 p.m. Sunday, February 4th, 2024. We're going to talk about thoughts. I haven't talked about this in a few months. You know, I have a channel that I'm subscribed. Well, I don't have a channel. There is a channel that I'm subscribed to called Decode Your Reality. Logan is the gentleman's name. And he says something a lot like, you know, everybody's controlled by the thoughts in their head. It's not about free will here. There's no free will. The thoughts in everybody's head controls the actions of everything we do, which is, you know, the result of reality. If you base reality from a human action standpoint, meaning what we do causes it to be the way that it is for everyone, which I do think is true, but most likely not 100%. And I've said this in countless videos, but I don't think our brain, and credit be given, I've heard Billy Carson say this, but I do not give Billy Carson credit for me saying it, because I was already talking about this and stuff, and it's in videos and everything. But when I heard him say it, he put it into words better than I was. But I have my own words now. He didn't say these words. I think that the brain is equivalent to like a Bluetooth earbud. I think it just picks up that voice in your head. It's a transmission that's being received, and I'm at this place where I always thought for sure like we had control over it. Like if you had a thought about something or whatever, then you could control it if you didn't want to do it. Like, well, un momento, por favor, señoras. With that being said, I'm just not sure if we really can control it. What if when people, myself included, have broken many addictions in the past decade, really, like, it's been like 7 years since I went through the real addiction breaking thing, and I felt that I had supernatural assistance with it. It was a lot easier than this. So now it's like I don't have such serious things to worry about. It's almost become more difficult and more complicated. As far as like kratom energy shots, it's a big one right now. It's a problem. Cigarettes, junk, food and water. That is a matter of access. There's 5 people in my household, so I can't start buying and cooking for myself with like real expensive organic, or not even organic, but really you have to track down and stock up on like stuff from farmers markets and everything. But I wouldn't even be like a vegetarian if I had like an unlimited amount of money for food costs and stuff for my household. I would just not buy meat from the store. You know what I mean? I would go and buy like a half a steer or something off of a farmer or somebody who raises them and butchers them themselves. I actually know a handful of those guys. And I have a giant stand-up freezer, so if anybody thinks I'm BSing about that, go ahead and hit one of the links, cashapp, PayPal. Well, cashapp's not a link, it's just a name, a title for it that you use when you use that app to send or receive. PayPal, on the other hand, it is a link and it's in the description. If anybody wants to, you know, try to call BS on that and say that I would still just be eating processed food and stuff if I had the ability to provide better options here for everyone with me, hit it up, say this is for food. say food cost. It doesn't even matter if it's $5 or if it's $5,000. If it says food cost, then it would be. And that's the thing, is if somebody ever wants me to do something specific with like a contribution, a donation, a supportive action, an energy transference, if there's anything in particular that you want me to do, then say that with it. And I mean, obviously, if it's something unacceptable or something morally or whatever that I'm not okay with doing, then I'll just refund your money. I won't keep it. But that's the whole thing. Like, I want people to interact. I wish people would send me like 99 cents and be like, will you talk about this topic for like 10, 20, 30 minutes or however long? You know what I mean? Like, you know, I feel like I've showed enough example that my thoughts and my ramblings are worth it. A lot of content on bigger channels have come out of these ramblings. That's a fact. With that being said, though, I'll really try to stay out of the anger, like all that now. It's just like, you know, we've all heard that saying and stuff before, that like anything negative that you're feeling is like drinking poison and wanting somebody else to get sick. It doesn't work that way, you know what I mean? So I try not to have any type of spite or resentment or anger or anything like that, regardless of the circumstances. The reality is apparently designed, and I'm not trying to carry that kind of stuff with me, you know what I mean? Regardless of what it is. Some things are hard, you know what I mean? Somebody does something really, really heinous, like, you're gonna have feelings about that. Righteous anger sometimes and stuff, but you're still carrying it and you still feel it. So what's that voice in your head telling you? You know what I mean? Is it replaying it over and over for you and stuff? Is it showing you it from different angles, trying to wire you up, trying to get you more upset about it, trying to create a bigger resentment towards someone who may have really legitimately wronged you? But why did they legitimately wrong you? What was the voice in their head compelling them to do? And just, you know, humor me for a second. If our brains are more like Bluetooth receivers instead of actually generating the thoughts. Now, I believe that the received message comes in a form of data that isn't the language in which you think. Like, I think in English, people in other countries think in their languages and stuff. I think that it's a data stream, and then our brain translates it. So then, like, past experiences and memories and everything like that can influence the voice in your head's statements, but I still don't think that the originating source is the brain for thoughts. So I don't know what to do, man. Like, if anybody cares to take a time and look at my videos, especially from just like scroll down like for like the last 2 weeks, okay? Tell me what you think in the comments. Are they that bad? How can I go from getting 11,500 views on one stupid short to getting 9 views on videos that are actual information or actually showing something? And then if the information's not correct, or if I share something that's fake or not true or something like that, and somebody brings it to my attention and I can tell that that's not true or something, I will correct myself. If anybody knows anything on any of my channels or accounts that shouldn't be there, that aren't true, sharing something that somebody faked or lied about and I fell for it, that's the whole point in people seeing your stuff. I'm not one of those people that's going to argue something on the wrong side of it. If I share something or something catches my attention and I pass it along to you guys, or I pass it along to TikTok and somebody can legitimately be like, no, Justin, look, this isn't what it is, then I'll not only will I remove it, but I will make a video like trying to write it like, hey, I passed around some bad information, like, you know, it's an accident, it's an honest mistake. Seek and you shall find. That's all I do all day every day is seek. I just seek, and I don't look or chase information either. I'm in a seeking mode all the time. I just want to know, I want to understand why it all is. So I believe that whenever you're seeking, you draw the information to you. I don't go out running chasing articles and information and stuff like that. I stay in a mode of seeking, and then it comes to me. That being said, you know, I love you all, especially if you made it all the way through this video. Stay up. I appreciate you.